Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial, and today I'm going to run through Facebook Chatbot and everything that you're going to need to know about this tool. So for starters, you're going to have to link a Facebook page. We're going to start at the top and work our way down. So if you go to pages and you go to add new page, it's going to pull up any pages you have associated to the Facebook account you've logged in with this app. I'm going to add this page and then make sure that it's here. Lets me view some posts here. These are any of the posts that I've made to the account. You also want to make sure that your Facebook account is posted and viewable by the community, so it's published so that you can actually access these and see what they look like. So I'm going to select this post for auto answer, which is automatically going to take me to the post to answer area here. Here you're going to make some sort of response just in case you want to respond to people who interact with your post. So if I can use a condition here, it could be consists, not consists, equals to, not equals to. Any phrase that I put here, for example, I want to buy this. Okay, so if I put consists, it can consist of any of these words or this phrase, and it will use a rule. If it doesn't consist with this, so if they don't want to buy or if it doesn't consist of this, the rule will be used. If it equals this exactly, this phrase exactly, it'll be used. And if it doesn't equal, it'll be used. And also you can use case sensitive so that it has to match this to the letter of the case of the letters. We're just going to not use a condition, but that's for example. So you can use some tags here, just like hello, and then you can copy this. Hello, first name. Welcome to my page. Let's get started. Anything like this, okay? There could be a certain delay, and this is going to come to them in the form of a message. So there could be some sort of delay, maybe a minute, 5 minutes, a day. We're just not going to do any delay on this. Second level comments, so like they comment on it and then they comment again, or if it depends on if they use a comment. And answer only once, which means that it will only happen one time. We're just going to leave those blank, so it's just a generalized. This will respond to anybody who answers to that post. We'll save it, and then that will be the rule. If we go to page subscribers, here you'll be able to see the amount of subscribers you have on the page. Right now I don't have any. These are people that have subscribed to your chat bot, and they don't have any right now, so there's nothing to see here. But once that happens, you'll be able to see any subscribers you have by name. If I go to user groups, this is an area where you can organize certain people, and we'll be able to see that you can organize them using some of these other tools here. So we're going to go to create new user group here, and we're just going to call it tutorial for the sake of the video. So we'll be able to organize this once we add people to the group. Right now there isn't any because I just made it, but I will show you how to add users to this group. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a flow. So if I create a flow, I go to create new flow, enter the flow name, I'll call it test. And this is our interactive flow builder. This is our newest version of the flow builder. We're going to have one step, but you can add any other steps here, which are going to be a flow of messages. We're just going to keep it one step for the sake of this video. And in this first step, we're going to add a message with text, first name, hello, first name, space, last name, how are you? That's basically it. They'll send the message to them. And you can do that. You can add other messages, message with buttons, message with text, image, and buttons, a message to collect emails for Mailing Boss. I feel like this is important, so I'm going to show you this one. For a Mailing Boss integration, you're going to basically follow the instructions here. You can add your Mailing Boss list at the bottom. And then you could save the changes to do the Mailing Boss integration. And a couple other ones here would be the buttons. If you add a message with a button, you can say something like click below to get a free trial. And then you do the label here. You could open a URL such as your affiliate link. This is just a label for the button, so it could say free trial. Then they open the link to your affiliate link here for the 7 days free trial. You can use some tags. You can add a tag to the user or remove a tag from them just in case you want to do this for any sort of subscribers or anything like that. And then you could save. So they click this button, they're going to be taken to your affiliate link, and that will be in the message. So basically, this is how you create a flow. I'm going to leave it like this. So I'm going to go to automation next. Here you can select your page. And here you can apply some rules. There could be a default reply, which is just going to be a test. So when you have the automation on the page, this is important for the flow to work. You must have the automation. And then when someone messages your page, they will automatically reply with the flow known as test. There are some rules you can apply here. If I want to do a rule, the rule could be, it can consist, not consist, equal, or not equal any certain phrase that they want to message to the page. The action could be start a flow, or it could be to unsubscribe from it. But if they start the flow, then they are automatically subscribed. And it also could add a tag or remove a tag. We're not going to use any rules. That's just for example. There could also be a welcome message that you can create before the flow is fired, such as, hi, full name, welcome to my page. Make sure that you click back in the box. That was an example of what could happen if you don't click back in the box to type. Just going to type some generalized message here. Hi, full name, please enjoy my page. I save the welcome message. Then when they start the flow, this is going to show before the flow that I've saved under default reply actually fires. This one, the test, the only flow that I have created. So next we can go to broadcasting. We want to broadcast to this page. And this is basically the same thing as a flow, but except with broadcasting, you can do things like videos. If I create a new broadcast, we can call this test. And then for the broadcast, as you can see, it's the same thing as a flow creator, except here you can do certain things, certain bonus things. You can add a message with media. This is a new one that's only available on this broadcaster. And the media could be uploading a file to Facebook. If you attach the attachment ID here of the file, so you choose a file you have on your computer, and it would add here, and then you could upload that video to Facebook, and then you would save the changes. There's nothing that I did, so it's not going to reflect here, but if you wanted to do an image or video, you can select that, upload the file, upload it to Facebook directly, and then save. And then we can go to Growth Tools. Growth Tool is going to broadcast like a banner on your page, and the banner will take them directly to Facebook Messenger to either ignite a flow or something along those lines. So if I create a new tool, it could be a pop-up, a landing page of any kind, or a bar. We're just going to do bar for the sake of the video. So this is what the bar is going to look like. You can see you can customize it here. The initial text could say Facebook message or something like that. Click enter there. Change the button to white instead of blue. We'll keep the same size. I'll go to extra large. Background color could be any sort of color. I'll do red. The text color can be like a gray. The width of the shadow, this is going to be this shadow under here, can be changed. And I can change the color of the shadow to something wacky like green. Now if I save and preview, you can see how different it is based on the changes that I have made. So in the submitted state, it's going to either open a submission page or go to a URL. and it could redirect them to something that you designate here, or you can just do an open submission page. Like, thank you for subscribing, for example. And then the actions, anyone who subscribes to this, they can be added to your group that you made up here in the user groups. There could be a scheduling rule. I'll go show you what the scheduling is in just a moment. And you could start a flow for them as well. And that's if they click this button right here. Now to share this, to put this in your website, you're going to click share and then copy this script. If you put this script into your site, you're going to go to the layouts. You're going to go to the blue settings button here and paste this in your script section. I'm just going to delete the heat map I have there and put this script in and save. Make sure you save the site once again. And then once they open this site, it'll pop up around the top here and we'll have the option to go to the messenger. Okay, now we can go to scheduling. We need to add a schedule rule, just call it test. This could be sent on a date with a delay, an event reminder, repeated certain number of days. So we're going to just send on a date for the first one. Send date, you pick the date here and the time, even to the exact minute, and they'll send a flow to the subscriber. You can add other rules as well. If I go back to scheduling, I can add a new rule. We'll do event reminder. Event date down to the minute. And the reminder item could be after 10 minutes, send test. So something along those lines would be for the scheduling for the event. And then finally here, we can show you the bot for website. If you create a bot for your website here, this is kind of like our site bot, which is our new tool here. We recommend the site bot if you're just looking to use it on your website and not affiliate Facebook at all. But if you want to affiliate your Facebook with this, you can just create the bot for your website through our Chatbot platform here. So if you create it here, it'll start a flow within your site. You can change the color of the theme to any sort of color you would want. There's going to be a greeting. Hi, how can I help you? Would be fine. Then there's going to be a log out greeting if they want to just stop the comments on the site there. There's a different display types here. There's a hide and there's a fade. We're just going to do the show. And there's a delay before the greeting is shown. So when someone enters your website, they're going to be delayed before they see this greeting. Hi, how can we help you? This is kind of along the lines of what you would do when you go to a website and you see someone have like a support icon. They'll kind of wait a little bit, and then when they're 5 minutes, 10 minutes into viewing the site, it'll just randomly pop up, hi, how can we help you? So we'll just do like 2 minutes, 2 seconds rather. So I can do 30 seconds, for example, before it's shown. And then to save this, make sure that it's saved, and then embed. So to use the bot for the website, you must whitelist a domain. So it must be a website you have on Builderall with a domain name. And you can click here. It'll show you exactly how you whitelist a domain in Facebook. This is very important for when you want to use the bot for your site. And it's another reason why we recommend, if you're just looking to use a bot in your website, we might as well just use the site bot tool that we feature also under apps, because it's a very good way to interact with the people that visit your website without interacting with Facebook or having to worry about whitelisting a site. All right, so when you get to the whitelisted domain, when you follow the instructions where it says how here, it's going to show this, but this is just the chatbot settings that they want you to use. Then you're going to copy this script here, or you can just Control-C, Command-C. And then you're going to go to the editor for your website under the layout settings here. You're going to go to this blue gear. It's the same place where I showed you before with the growth tool. You're just going to add a row in this setting here and then paste the script in. It's a little tricky to get at first. or you could just use one or the other and then paste the script in there, save, and then now that would be displayed on your website with the bot from Facebook Chatbot. And the final thing here is the integration. This is pretty simple. You would just integrate with the webinar. And as you will see in another tutorial we have, you just put this key in the webinar settings, and then anybody that would go to your webinar would be integrated with your Facebook chatbot. And that's basically it. So this is everything that has to do with Facebook chatbot. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact support. And as always, have a great day.